Okay, here are the answers to the frequency tree. So you started with 100 chicken, 100 people, and they either like chicken or tuna. 72 people like the chicken, so that left you with 28 people. 28 people liking the tuna. Of these 72 people that were split into two groups, there were 51 people like the white bread, and then you had to work out how many people chose the brown bread. So take 51 away from 72, and that is 21. Then, of the 28 people who chose the tuna, 3 of those only wanted white bread, so that left 25 for the brown bread. So, this question here, we don't know the amount at the start. We'll have to work backwards, okay? So, the first thing is, this group of people either went out on a Saturday or a Sunday, and they're split two ways. So, if you add these two numbers together, you will get the first total. So 243 add 219, 462. So 462 goes in the first bit. For this group, 243 people, 88 people went swimming. So you go 243, take away 88. 155 go into that group. This group of people, 219, 105 people went swimming, so the people that went to the gym out of this group were 114. Okay. Next question. So 70 people, or it might be days of the week, I'm not sure which I'm talking about here. There was snow or no snow. So, we don't know these two numbers yet, but we know they add up to 70. These two numbers, for the snow days, there were 8 people late and 1 person on time, so they add together to give you 9 for the snow days. Then for the no snow days, we can now work that out because that is 70, take away 9, 61. Then of the 61 people, 61 snow days, 5 people were late, which means 5 away from 61 is 56 on time. Next question. So you know the number at the start. However, this time, this number is split 3 ways, not just 2. So we can't work out these 2 numbers yet, but we know these 3 will add up to 85. So we'll go back to this point because we can do something here. From this group of 30 people, there were 29 present, and that means 1 absent. For this middle group of people, we know that there were 27 present and 2 absent, so they add up to 29. Now what we can do is we can work out this third group, because if we take these 2 numbers away from 85, we'll be left with how many is in this group. So use calculator, 85, take away 30, take away 29, 26. So this answer in here is 26. Now we know that 6 of these 26 were absent, so 20 must be present. Okay. Let's have a look at question 2. 30 children auditioned for the school play. 18 of the children are boys, 15 children were given a role in the play, 8 girls were given a role in the play. Complete the frequency tree. So there's your 50 at the start, and they're either boys or they're girls. 18 are boys, so you can put an 18 here. So boys and girls have to add up to 50, so 18 away from 50 leaves 32. of the 18 boys, well, we're going to leave this 15 for a minute. 8 girls were given a role. So out of 32 girls, there were 8 of them given a role. So we can also write down 24 that were not given a role. Now this girls given a role and boys given a role has to add up to 15. So that means that is 7. 7 and 8 have to add up to 15, these two here. And finally then we can fill this in. Out of the 18 boys, 7 of them got a role, so 11 of them did not. What fraction of the boys were given a role in the play? So, fraction of the boys. How many boys do we have? 18. How many of them got a role? 7. That's your fraction. 7 out of 18. Next question. 83 people are offered a choice of soup and a roll. 9 of the 32, 7 people had tomato soup and had a brown roll. 31 had chicken soup and a white roll. Complete the frequency table. So let's look at this then. So we know that 83 people. 9 of the 37 people who had tomato soup. So we know that 37 people had tomato soup. 9 of those people had a brown roll. So that leaves you can work this side, take 9 away from 37, 28 people had a white roll. Also, if there were 37 people who had tomato soup, we can work out how many people had chicken soup. So 83, take away 37, 46. What else do we know? 31 people had chicken soup and a white roll. So this is 31. Sorry, this is 31. If this is 31, then you take 31 away from 46, which leaves 15 people who had a brown roll. Okay. Next question. What fraction of the people chose chicken soup? Sorry. Well, how many people chose chicken soup? 46. How many people were there? 83. That doesn't cancel, okay? What fraction of the people chose a brown roll? There's 83 people. And the brown roll is 9 people and 15 people. So that's 24 people. And again, that doesn't cancel. So that's answer C. And that's answer B. Okay. Question 4. 200 students were given some homework. 101 of these students are in year 11. 182 of the 200 students did their homework. 14 of the year 10 students did not do their homework. Complete the frequency. So we definitely know there's 200 students. That's the first off. So I'm just going to read that again myself. Sorry, there's quite a lot of info sometimes in these questions. You just need to read over it again. So 102 students are in year 11. So we can put 102 here. The other students are in year 10. So if you take 102 away from 200, that is 98. So there's your first 2 boxes filled in. 182 of the 200 students did their homework. So you see these two did their homeworks, they have to add up to 182. 14 of the year 10 students did not do homework. So go to year 10 and put a 14 in here. And now we can fill in this number, take 14 away from 98, 84. And now we can also fill in the other did homework box because we know these two have to add up to 182. 182, take away 84, 98. And finally, we can fill in this bottom bit, take 98 away from 102, 4. Complete, that's it done. What percentage of the students did their homework? Of the students in year 11. So many students in year 11, 102. So that's the bottom of the fraction. We start with a fraction in order to work out a percentage. So 102, how many did their homework? 98. That's a fraction. We can leave it like that because we want to change it to a percentage. To change it to a percentage, multiply by 100. So literally on your calculator, go to your fraction button, 98 over 102. That's your fraction, times 100. And change it to decimal. 96.08. We'd write 96.08%. Okay, and that's the working out there for part B. Look what we did. We took the number of people who did their homework, divided by the number of people in year 11, times it by 100 because you wanted to make it a percentage. This bit is a fraction, you change it to a percentage. Question 5. 480 people sit their driving test, 87 take less than 10 hours of driving lessons, 295 of the 321 that passed their driving lessons took 10 hours or more. When you read these questions, there's a lot to take in there and you're not going to understand it all straight away, so just take your time, take one sentence at a time. Somebody answer the door. So 480 people sit their driving test, and that's why this is 480. 87 people take less than 10 hours. So less than 10 hours, this is 87. So we can work out what this number is by subtracting 87 from this. 480 take away 87, 393. 295 of the 321 that passed their driving test took 10 hours or more. So these people took 10 hours or more, and 295 of them passed. And the two pass pieces have to add up to 321. So this number here is 321, take away this number, which is 26. So now we can complete everything else. These two numbers have to add up to 393, so you go 393, take away 295, 98. And this number is 87, take away 26. 51. And just looking at that, what it means is that if you only had less than 10 hours driving lessons, there weren't very many people that passed. But if you had more than 10 hours driving lessons, which is what most people do, you're more people passed. It's more likely to pass, okay? A person, right, okay, we don't need to do probability because it's M6. We'll not worry about it today. In year 9, there are 95 students, 46 of the 50 girls are right-handed. There are 9 left-handed boys. Show this information on a frequency tree. So you can draw this one yourself. So start off with the beginning. There are 95 students. And you're going to split that into boys and girls. So what do we know about the boys? 46 of the 50 girls. So we know there are 50 girls. And that means if there's 50 girls, then there's 45 boys. So what we're talking about is whether they're right-handed or left-handed. So we can do the next two branches. Right, left, for each group. What do we know? We know 46 of the girls are right-handed, which leaves 4 are left-handed. What else do we know? There are 9 left-handed boys. So 9 left-handed boys, so take 9 away, is 36 are right-handed. And that's the frequency tree they wanted you to draw. What fraction of the boys are right-handed? How many boys do we have? 45. How many of them are right-handed? 36. Now this fraction will cancel. You could just put it in your calculator and it'll cancel it for you to 4 over 5. Or you could divide them both by 9. What fraction of the students are left-handed? Well, how many students are there? There's 95. How many are left-handed? Well, there's 9 and there's 4 makes 13. That won't cancel. 13 over 95. Okay, I know it was a bit long, but that's all.